I'm here in this town for 5 years and I have participated in 3 of Eastern Partnership summits. From my experience, I can say it was the best summit which I ever seen, in which I ever participated. It was very constructive, future-oriented, based on real politics, and was, united. This summit united the people, united the countries, makes them closer to each other. Many positive elements for Azerbaijan in joint declaration. Let's start from very obvious one. It's the position of European Union countries in case of supporting of all Eastern Partnership countries, sovereignty, independence, and territorial integrity. And in case of the conflict resolution, it was not any dividing approach that one problem should be solved in one case or another in other. No. In this case, in case of the conflict resolution, the position of European Union and neighborhood countries was absolutely clear and is absolutely clear. They have a general approach based on the norms and principles of international law, based on the sovereignty, independence, and territorial integrity. It's crucially important for 4 countries from 6. 4 countries have been, unfortunately, involved in these conflicts, and we know the main reasons. But if we'll go deeper in this case, so we go to the details, it will be disaster, because in this case, European Union could become the battlefield for confrontation. But the position of European partners, I mean European Union countries and Eastern Partnership partners, was absolutely, unified. We have general approach, and based on it, we should use this platform of Eastern Partnership for more development, for more independence, for more sovereignty. That's all. Definitely yes. Definitely yes. Because you can call these conflicts by other names. One is going in one country, another in another country, but we see that it's as an infection. You have it now in neighborhood, but tomorrow it could be in your own house. We see the processes which are going in the region. We see the processes which are going even inside of European Union, and believe me, it is a very serious threat to European security and European internal and foreign policy. And I'm very happy that it was appropriately reflected in the global strategy of European Union on the foreign and security policy. And it was mentioned in joint declaration as well. That is the main core of this joint declaration. That is a position of European Union based on this global strategy, that we need to protect our unity from such kind of artificially done, led by other players, such kind of the conflicts. Joint declaration and generally all the statements which have been made by the heads of delegation, it was much more wider than just sovereignty, independence, and so on. So many things have been highlighted. First of all, connectivity between the countries, connectivity between the peoples, and transportation routes. Our southern gas corridors was specially highlighted there. Azerbaijani European Union negotiations on a new agreement was specially mentioned in this joint declaration. And our ongoing negotiation on new free aviation agreement also was mentioned there. It was especially highlighted that Azerbaijan and should be ready for for launching of visa liberalization agreement. It's also a new approach, and also we did have some annex 2020. We call it 2020 deliverables. So they're absolutely pragmatic approach, future-oriented, with strategic content. My minister and Madame Mogherini, they signed a very serious, very important document, TNT we call it. It's expansion of transportation route connecting Europe and Asia on the territory of Azerbaijan, and it creates absolutely new opportunities for us. After the launching Baku-Tbilisi-Kars railway, after starting with such kind of the transportation hub, Azerbaijan is, together with our neighboring countries, we are becoming the main hub between Europe and Asia. This document is crucially important for us. So, if you ask me generally, it is mostly about the future, real policy, pragmatic and future-oriented and tailor-made joint declaration. Of course, continuation of our negotiations on a new agreement between Azerbaijan and European Union. It started immediately. On Friday, the summit happened and was finished, and on Monday, we already started with a new round of negotiations on political and security questions of the new agreement between Azerbaijan and European Union. And this process is going on. I hope we will synchronize this process with the implementation of all our projects, and both parallelly will give us exceptional opportunity to have something which has never happened before. When you have a strong political dialogue in all the spheres, human rights, democracy, education, everything, culture, multiculturalism, but based on the very strong commercial economic platform. Southern Gas Corridor, transportation hub, this is what we'd like to have. In this case, Azerbaijan-EU relations will be not a new headache, problematic issue for the neighborhood policy of European Union. It will be a new achievement because it can engage new countries, neighbors of neighbors. And in this particular case, believe me, Azerbaijan was its very serious neighborhood, its own neighborhood, you know in which part of the world we are locating, will be one of the best and most predictable partners of European Union.